saw this, Roula. I wanted to talk about this. People online are talking about hobbies that are red flags. I want to read some to you guys.
Oh, all right. I want to hear this.
Now, Sam, what did you say about Sam?
Sam likes to run towards red flags. That is an incentive for her in her dating days.
You
If it was
seek
a
out
red
trouble.
flag, she would run towards it.
So these are red flags when it comes to hobbies.
Hobbies.
Let's see how many of my exes had these.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Would you date somebody and they love to prank people? Like mean-spirited pranks on people? That's the number one.
Who's got the time?
Yeah, no.
You
That's
also
too much
have to
time on
know.
your hands.
You have to
Just
know.
being mean? It's like, why be mean?
You have to know your mate too. Like if you are dating somebody that absolutely hates practical jokes, that'd be a bad thing.
That's number one. Now, being obsessed with celebrity culture, like that's all they do is worship Kim Kardashian.
Like, what's Travis and Taylor doing right now? What's Taylor and
I
Travis
would
doing
think
now?
that's a kind of shallow person.
I'm
I
following
probably
their
wouldn't
jet
be
like
into
that
'em.
kid.
I don't think that's
Like if
Big deal.
if that's their whole world 24/7.
I don't know if they like it, though. They're not hurting anybody.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear about it.
So let's put that in
all day
perspective.
long.
You have
But
a
if you love them, you
sister-in-law
will.
who
You
loves
just-
Bravo shows, and she'll go to BravoCon. Like, would you call that being obsessed with celebrity culture? Or that's just a
No, that's just
liking
being a
that you
fan.
have?
That's like their thing they love.
I would consider
Right.
that as a hobby, though.
That is
That's a
Because
hobby.
you're going
Yeah, I see your
to
point.
a convention
yes,
of that.
That
like
is a hobby.
Comic-Con,
They like to have
things like
fun
that.
with it. It's better than, a lot of things on this list. It could be.
They don't
Yeah.
like sports. They like this.
Yeah, like about sports. Sports is a
Yeah.
That's not
it's
really
a hobby.
hurting
Only if it
anybody.
gets in the way. Like, if there's like a breakup story about some big celebrity couple and it ruins them for that day and they can't leave their house, that's a problem.
Yeah,
Yes.
that ruins you. That's
Sam makes a
pretty
great
bad.
point, though. A lot of guys can't leave their house on Sunday. Football's all day.
Oh, yeah, they're like...
So-
They gotta watch college football on Saturday.
Right. Or they get really, really mad and they're like,
Yeah, they're ruined for the whole day.
that's true.
Like
They're actually doing something. They're talking about like people like, oh, Kim Kardashian had a bad day.
What are they doing? They're
But
sitting there with their
what's
fat
what's
ass
the
just watching
difference?
TV.
Yeah, what's the difference?
There's really no difference.
Just because it's a
One
woman
is a
doing it.
tournament, and the other is just somebody's pretending to be real.
What?
No.
You know, like
No, if you really look up to a celebrity, and
NFL's
the story
scripted. Everyone
comes
talks
out
about it.
that
We all
they
know it's
are-
scripted.
What now?
Yeah, look at the Super Bowl.
Just
oh
Google-
no,
just Google-
You're going to be one of those conspiracy nuts. It was all planned.
I'm
It's
saying
all
if you were
scripted.
really
down that
into a
rabbit hole.
celebrity, Ryan, and you found out that person, got sick or had some problem in their life or broke up with their mate that you love them with so much.
Like we do Scoop
It
3 times a
takes-
day.
Yes, it
we don't
takes
do
over their
sports,
lives.
Sports.
We don't do
updates.
any sports talk. We do entertainment talk all the time on this show. We do almost no sports talk unless it's our teams in it.
Yep, like the
Yeah.
Astros.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the way it should be.
If he's obsessed with politics, or she, that's one of the red flag.
And it's not
hobbies.
your side of politics.
Well,
that's a problem.
what if you're both obsessed with it and you're on the same side?
Well, then it's not really. You both have it.
Yeah,
It's not a red flag.
It's not a red flag. But if you're with them and that's all they talk about,
it can
Yeah.
be exhausting.
that'd be annoying. It's like
That's
especially when-
probably breakup worthy, especially if they're not on your side. We've talked to people who are opposite sides
That
of the
they make
coin
it- they
on
make it
politics,
work.
and they make it work. But if one is so far and they just won't shut up about it, I can see how it wears on the relationship.
I don't know. This one should be number one.
Okay.
For hobbies that are red flags. If they're into bullfighting, dogfighting, or anything that harms animals.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah,
that.
that would be a no.
Bullfighting for some reason is more accepted than dogfighting, which should never be accepted. But bullfighting isn't like a thing, like the matador. And
Yeah, you go to,
and
like-
the
But
bull.
they
then have
kill the
running
bull at
of the
the end,
bulls.
Rula.
Do they? I don't.
You
they
run
don't
with the bulls.
See, do you
I'm
see
cheering
that
for the
part?
bulls.
Oh, the running
Do you
with the
see
bulls.
them kill the bull at the end of
Yeah,
a bullfight?
Put a sword in its head.
Do they?
I think they put all
I've
those.
never seen
It's
that.
got a bunch of sticks in it.
Yeah,
Like,
to slow it
stab
down.
'em. It's awful.
It's savage.
Really?
Awful. I
Y'all,
can't.
honestly, for like real life, I have never seen a bullfight. I've never seen it on TV. All I've ever seen of bullfights
I don't think they televise
is from cartoons and all this stuff where the matador has the red fabric and it's like Roula. That is all I've seen of bullfighting. I've never done a dive deep on that. A deep dive on what it is to bullfight and what
Don't-
happens
Don't
with the
go
bull.
down that rabbit hole. You don't want to watch that one.
No.
And another red flag is collecting controversial stuff, like Ryan talked about. Taxidermy is on this list as well.
Oh, it is.
But like serial killer stuff.
Oh, that's messed
weird.
up.
Murder
So that's my thing. If like I know a lot of women love those that serial killer porn stuff, podcasts. And
God.
That's not my thing.
Like, for
Serial
instance,
killer porn.
That's what I call it because you guys are into it way.
It's not pornography about serial killers. It's just he calls it your pornography.
anything that
It's
glorifies
serial killer facts.
That's what it is. Sam, you love it.
The
Murder
morose.
mystery.
Well, no,
That's
I
not
mean-
my hobby, though.
But what if that was your hobby? Like you're like
I
you
can't
want
go
to
out
go to.
tonight, babe. There's a new episode of blah blah blah. I
But
gotta
it's
watch it on
fascinating
streaming.
because it can be.
Let's go on vacation to
it can
this
be
place.
Educational.
This place had 10 murders. Let's go to this area and we're going to try and
No, that's
solve
messed
it.
up. That's messed up.
People do that to Dallas. They go there trying to solve the JFK.
Well, it's fascinating because it's a piece of history. But you mentioned like the morose. John Lennon, one of the bullets that killed John Lennon, went up for auction this weekend. That's sick. That is sick.
Yeah, if also
Who
that
would
guy
want that?
is showing that off to you, I'm like,
Who would want that?
not impressed with that.
That's horrible. And by the way, here it is, Roula. Bulls suffer a protracted long death in bullfighting arenas. They're
I said
weakened.
we weren't going to go down that rabbit
Yeah,
hole.
don't-
Why'd you Google
Sorry.
it?
Don't.
Just don't even.
Next.
Gambling. That's a red flag.
Eric.
It is. It is.
I'm terrible at gambling.
What was the
Exactly.
gambling skit?
I'm
on
good
SNL?
at,
the
I'm good at
money.
blackjack, but prize picks, I love doing it. And, I just pay like $20 here, and I won like $100 Friday night.
Uh-huh.
That was cool. But
How
then
much do you
I
think you spent, though, to get that 100?
No, I just spent $20.
Oh, that's it.
I paid
This
$20.
one time.
Then,
This one time.
Then the next, I'd made 2 different types of bets. Then I bet $25 to win $320. I got greedy, trying to go for like 4 parlay. I'm trying to need 4 things to happen.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, got 2 out of 4.
What about
so
the
I lost.
SNL skit about the gambling kings?
Oh,
See
yeah.
that? There was a parody skit about, is your friend ruining his life gambling? Is he this close to losing his house? Well, why don't you have fun with that?
Rock bottom kings,
Then you
it
can
was
bet
called.
on when he's actually going to hit rock bottom
how's he
and
gonna do
lose
it?
his house.
Is he going to lose his
And how
house?
he's
He's going to
gonna
try
lose his
and
house.
set his house on fire? What's he going to do to make up for it? It's rock bottom kings.
Yes, and,
my
and
God.
having gone to Vegas this weekend through the eyes of a child, I could only imagine what her feedback was going to be. And the first thing she saw, we were walking through the casino to get to our hotel
Slot
elevators.
machines?
She goes, Mommy, there was a grandma there with a glitter beret on with her little scooter next to her, and she was smoking a cigarette. She just kept hitting those buttons. I wonder how long she's been there. It looks like she's been comfortable for a while. Like,
Oh
you
my
could tell.
God.
This lady had settled into that slot machine. She had settled in.
That's a dangerous hobby to be.
When you get to work, it doesn't mean the Roula and Ryan show is over. Keep listening live on the KRBE app.
Lots of phone calls we can get to, but before that, Ahmad last night sent me this TikTok video of this guy that I don't know how you even follow this dude.
I don't know why that popped up on my For You page. Poop and jobs, I guess. I don't know. But his name is John RTT0007. He highlights side hustles. And apparently you can make $180K a year donating poop to this place called Human Microbes.
Yeah, here's the audio. We can play it.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
I'm pretty sure that I just found the shittiest side hustle ever. Let me show you. You go to humanmicrobes.org/donors. These people will pay you $500 per poop. You can do that every day. That's $180,000 per year. Now this kind of stinks, so let me show you what I make for 1 hour per day. This is what I'm at for this week, and it's only Tuesday. I show you guys how to do this for free on YouTube.
And he has a bunch on YouTube. I went to his site.
What was he showing?
He's got tons of.
He
he's
had
showing his bill.
PowerPoint,
PowerPoint,
basically,
yeah.
of like all of the
I
money.
was
that
hoping
he's
it
at.
wasn't a saran wrap baggie.
No, besides
No,
that,
yeah.
Besides that, though,
He
he's
was
got,
like at $12,000, and it was just for
Wow.
this week. I thought he said.
and he has lots of
But
videos
he's not
on how to.
pooping. He's just telling us
Yeah.
about a website that will pay you to do that.
What do they do with it? What do you think they do
The
with
fertilizer, right? Or
don't
some
know.
kind of
Microbes,
no,
Oh,
they're doing
microbes.
studies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Microbes. They do studies on.
But he's got all kinds of ways to make money, like take $300 how to make it in 6 months.
Y'all, excuse me. I think I'm going to make $500.
So we're asking the question, what's your side hustle? Because a lot of people have more than one job, unfortunately, and they have had that for a long time. No matter what the state of the economy is, people just can't make ends meet, so they take on another job. Maybe you need to fill some time. Maybe you're just, really good at organizing, but can't make it a full-time job, so you just organize people's kitchen cabinets on the weekends. I don't know. You tell us. Let's go to the phones. We're going to go to Renee first. Hi, Renee. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So
What's
what's your
your-
side hustle?
So I wash other people's laundry. That's side hustle.
Oh,
That's a,
nice.
Wait, as a side hustle. Wait, hold on. First, tell me what your main job is. What do you do for the main income?
I'm a nanny as a main job.
Okay.
Nanny.
And then on the side, how do you find, like, what? You just put it on your Facebook? Anybody want me to do your laundry? And then you just show up at people's houses?
There's an app, and I actually started with the laundry first, so nanny came second. So I started with that, and there's an app, and so you basically sign up, I guess, similar to like what Uber Eats would be or something. And you set like how far you're willing to drive, and then it'll kind of ping on your phone when there's an order, and it'll show you like an estimate of what they think you would make off that order.
So do you
And
just
if
pick it up? You just pick up the laundry and take it with you?
Yeah, so they'll have it outside their door, and you just pick it up, take it home, wash it, fold, dry and fold, and take it back.
Have you ever
And
washed
that's
it while you're nannying? Like you go over to somebody's
Use
house
their washing machine.
and use their washing machine while you're nannying?
No, absolutely not.
Do you have a special way of folding? Like, do you put it in between plastic? You know what I mean? Or do
Yeah,
you just
how do
put
you
it in a
keep
laundry
it all
basket?
organized in that bag? How you deliver it? How does it look?
So
In a box?
you have to put it in clear bags, no matter how they send it, but and there is a special way that you have to fold it for them as well. So
Did you learn this somewhere, Renee? Did you learn this somewhere, or you're just doing this on your own and that's how the special way
There's
you
a company that does it. I've seen that.
Yeah.
The way they fold it, I actually already knew how because when I was younger, I worked in like retail, and so I already knew like how to fold that way, and I just kept with it as a mother, so it was already easy for me.
Got it. How much money do you make doing people's laundry?
On a good week, I could probably make $300 to $350.
Whoa. So if I had a hamper full of clothes, how much is that going to cost me?
So it goes by the pound. So it really just depends on how much you're going to stuff in that hamper.
Okay, how much per pound?
I make like $1 a pound. So if it's a full like size hamper and you don't want it like iron because that's like extra and stuff like that, I'm just washing and folding it. I could probably make $25, $30 off that one load.
Wow.
And how do people find you?
Interesting.
Yeah, how do they? Do you have a?
Come do Ryan's laundry.
It's not my app. It's called SudShare. And I think
SudShare?
it's new.
SudShare?
Like suds?
Share. Okay.
Yeah. And I think it's new to like the Houston area, so I think they're like just starting to get the word out. So when I started, it was kind of slow, but now it's definitely picking up. And so
I bet
you don't want to get like.
Are there any men doing this job? Because I don't think I don't want my people like washing my wife's underwear and stuff. Some dude perverts.
I think anybody.
He has to actually do the
I think
laundry.
anybody
Though.
can sign up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They actually have to
I
do the
feel like-
laundry.
I think women would do better in this job because I feel women aren't.
I'm
perverts like
guessing
guys.
you had some customers like, where the hell's my other sock?
Yeah, that's always missing though.
Oh
That
my
doesn't-
God, the dryer loves to eat socks. Well, Renee, thanks for sharing that people pay you to do their laundry. Who knew that was a real
What was it called?
service?
SudShare.
She picks it up from your house and she brings it back. Okay, now Howie is calling in with a very unique side hustle. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. We're talking about what the extra job is people have to make more money. Hi, Howie. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hi.
Hey, Howie.
morning.
What's your side hustle?
I'm a knife maker.
Like Forged in Fire?
Ooh.
Knife
Exactly like that. Yeah.
Oh, can you make me a
No
knife?
way!
Of course,
Okay,
I'd be
hold
happy
on.
to.
I will buy you. I'll pay for it.
I got to know what the real hustle is, and then what the side hustle is making knives. What's your real job?
I work in the telecommunications industry.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So how long does it take you to make a knife, and what kind of knife are we talking here? Like a butcher knife, a
Switchblades?
cleaver,
What do
a
you got?
sword? What you got?
Well, yeah, I make like small folding knives, or we call them belt knives, or I also make like kitchen knives and chef's knives.
Can you make
But,
one with a handle like that says like Roula and Ryan Show on the handle?
Yeah, that'd be great.
I need a bread
Does
knife.
do that.
Gee, I wonder why I need a bread knife.
This would be awesome.
Oh my gosh!
How long does it take you to
Howie.
make a knife? Just like one knife. Like say I ordered today. Would it take a week? 2 days?
Well, for you, priority customer, I'd put you ahead of the line.
Oh.
And,
Ooh.
but I could probably make one in a couple weeks.
Really?
All
So
right.
do
What
you
do you
do like
charge?
novelty
Get one.
knives? Like, like, hey, I want a big Klingon sword or something?
Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I can put all kinds of things in the handle and make it look like, different themes and stuff like that.
And how
wow.
much does it cost? Like, what is it? What would you charge me if I wanted a bread knife from a bread man? How much would a bread knife cost you? Because those are serrated. It's really good to cut through crunchy baguettes and ciabattas. How much would that
bread
cost?
bread knives are a little more labor intensive, but I could make you probably like a 10-inch bread knife for about $300.
Wow, with like a
How about something for like a $150 or $100? What can I get for that?
$150. I do like small belt knives, like you wear on your belt or your pocket knife.
How about one in my boot, like in Roadhouse?
He wants to be able to click his heels together and have a blade come out of the
Actually, that guy
cowboy
actually
boot.
had it. It was always sticking out. It didn't just
A
pop
little
out.
boot knife. Yeah,
I don't
I
need a
can do
boot knife.
something
I
like
just want a pocket knife.
Howie, you should. I mean, I don't think there are that many. I didn't know there were that many knife makers in the world until I saw Forged in Fire on the History Channel. So have you ever tried to be on that show? Because I imagine they're probably running low on cast supply.
Oh yeah, they've been
They
doing
need
it for
cast
years.
members.
where
Have
do
you
you
ever
do
tried
that?
to be on Forged in Fire, Howie?
Yes, I have. I've applied a few times. I got through several rounds of interviews and background checks and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
But I think there are so many people applying, and they have to go through. So I haven't made it on yet. but
Competition
that's
is
the
fierce.
goal.
But where do you do something like this? Because you've got to heat steel to the point where it's melting. Where are you doing this
His
at?
apartment.
Yeah, I have a forge in my garage. So right now it's just working out of my house.
Wow. How do we find you, Howie?
Instagram, anything? What do you
Somebody's
got?
listening. How do they get a knife from you?
Yeah, I have a company called Feral Boy Forge. It's Feral_Boy_Forge on Instagram, and Feral Boy Knives on feralboyknives.com. Sorry.
Okay, Feral Boy Forge on Instagram, but feralboyknives.com.
How do you spell that?
Sorry, it's Feral Boy Knives for both.
Oh, the whole thing is Feral Boy. And Feral, if I'm spelling it correctly, like a feral cat, is spelled
Feral.
Okay,
Feral.
Feral_boy_knives.com.
Cool.
And that's how you get. Well,
I'll
we'll look
put
at
an
you
order
for
in.
you on
That'd be
Forged
cool.
on Fire, Howie.
Yeah.
And hopefully you get through on that one day. You have to knife that
too.
big weird jelly body, and they put all that fake blood in there. They're okay, Howie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try and slash this torso on
Never
Game
seen
of
that
Thrones.
show.
Oh my god, dude!
That's cool.
They have like hanging meat, and they try, and the judges will take your knife and they like slash at it to see if the knife will
my
break.
God.
Or they'll do like old school Renaissance-y weird war kind of
That
like
is some cool stuff.
weapons, and they'll be like, let's see if we can get him in the ribs.
And how
It's so crazy.
4.1 KRBE. It's the Roula and Ryan Show asking the question, are you leading a double life? We'll start off with the easy stuff first. So we're going to start off with Trent right now. Hi, Trent.
Hi, how you doing today?
Good. So, Trent, what do you do in general? What line of work are you in general daytime?
General daytime. It's oil and gas, and I'm an asset manager.
Okay.
Global asset manager.
Asset manager. So,
So it's an ass hat.
global
I got
asset
that job.
manager. That sounds pretty fancy. It doesn't sound like you would need a second job, but what are you doing at nighttime?
At nighttime, I'm a handyman for the Houston area, for Jersey Village and greater areas.
Like that van that says Mr. Handyman, like the carpenter guys that you can just call up?
Come and fix things, like hang pictures and...
Do you do it for fun, or is it because you need more money?
A little bit of both. I enjoy doing it, and I like helping people. There's a lot of people out there that don't have, a guy in their life that's handy or capable of doing things, or they are elderly or unable to do it. So
What's like the most ridiculous thing, though, that you got called in for something, like...
Yeah, something so simple.
Because we did a stat, a third of, millennials don't know how to even screw in a light bulb.
I haven't luckily gotten anything that bad, but I'll tell you, the very first job when I started doing this was the most. My girlfriend said, "You'll never do this again." I'm sure of it. But I went out and decided to continue doing it. The first one I ever did was this lady calls in and says, "Oh, my toilet's leaking." I'm like, "Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, I can come take care of that." And I get over there, and and before I asked her, I says, "Okay, how long has it been going?" So, we cleaned up the water and everything. It was fine. I say, "All right, I'll be over there in a few minutes." And I come over there. The entire house is flooded.
Oh my gosh!
She has both toilets are leaking water out the bottom of it, not through the top, but through the crevice where the connections from the floor of the toilet.
Oh no!
So then the pipe that feeds the toilet for the water is leaking also. And then the bathroom has feces coming
come
up
on, man. I don't need any more of that.
That's awful.
So that's your first job. Yeah, I agree with your girlfriend. You'd be like, you quit after that, but obviously you didn't.
No, I did. And I helped her clean up. We walked through the entire thing, and I explained to her what I could do and where I think that you need to go and get a professional plumber and solve these problems here.
Man, you sound like a good guy, though.
That sounds like a
Are you working
crappy
for
job.
yourself, Trent? You're just Are you working for yourself, Trent, or are you with a company?
No, I'm for myself.
Oh, wow.
Somebody who needs info. How can someone get a hold of you?
Give yourself a shout out.
My website's going up right now, but it's handytrent.com.
Handy Trent?
That could get you some trouble there.
That's what the ladies called him in college.
He's the handyman.
All right, Trent, thank you for calling the show. We appreciate you listening. Have a good day.
Thank you. You guys
Take care.
It's
Bye-bye.
so weird, though. You work oil and gas, and you do that at night.
Yeah, that's a lot of hours of work. Okay, so Ginger's up next. She's the contrast to Trent's call. Trent sounds dirty, but it's totally innocent.
Okay.
What's Ginger doing at night? Ginger, hi. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show.
Hi.
Hi there.
Good morning.
What do you do in the daytime? What's your line of work?
Okay, well, in daytime, I work. It's a pretty cool job. I really love it. I work for Metro.
And then what do you do at night?
I'm a phone sex operator.
Is Ginger your phone name?
Yeah, is that your phone name? Is Ginger real, or is that...
I have a lot of phone names. I have Ginger. I've got Delilah. I got several names to use. Because I
Wait,
changed my voice.
do you ever screw up when you're taking a call at work? It's like, yeah, I'd like to know what the Metro schedule is for today. Well, it's going to be a hard trip to work.
No, I have done this. I have done this when because I work in a call center at Metro, so I have answered the phone on my phone sex line. Thank you for calling Metro.
Oh my gosh! Wow. What kind of money does that bring you in, Ginger? Like you do this from your cell phone? Just you can do this wherever you want?
You have to have a landline.
Okay.
And it does pretty good. I only work 20 hours a week. I can make $300 a week.
Have you ever recognized anybody's voice on the other
I
end
thought
of
your
the
voice
line?
sounded familiar. That's why I was like,
Has somebody named Eric called you?
Oh my gosh. So
Hey, here's the cool thing, though. Let me tell you one cool thing. Just maybe it's triple life because I work on the phone sex line, but it's all fantasy, and I'm not a woman. I'm a man.
What now?
What?
Hold up now.
Yes.
What now?
I'm a man.
Wait,
I'm a man.
You sound like a...
wait,
No.
you're a man?
Everyone just said, well, what?
Wait, what's your name?
Let me give you a small example of one of my calls. I'm just not gonna be dirty. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
You're doing this down.
Like, hi, how are you? And the guy says, blah blah blah. And is your boyfriend there? Oh yeah, let me get him.
Yo, man, what's up? Yeah, you like me and Ginger? Get up.
Oh
Oh my God, all the interns just fell off their chairs. All the interns just fell off their chairs.
So describe yourself physically.
I'm
What do you look like?
Wait a second.
That's your real voice?
Well, this is my real voice, yes. I can make it higher or lower, But
And you're a dude.
So, Ginger, you are a dude. You play Ginger.
Yeah, I'm a dude.
You're a
What
dude.
now?
In real life, I'm a dude, yes, but in real life, I'm a dude, but I'm not a dude.
Okay.
What do you mean? Are you
So-
like transgender or something?
I'll dress up, but I'm obvious wherever you know.
Okay, when you go to, so hold on, let me get this right. When you go to work, Ginger, you are dressed like you. I would think that you look like a man when you go to work.
Well, you know what? I still get mistaken for a girl though because of the way I look. I guess, right?
Interesting.
My face or whatever. I'm very feminine looking.
My boobs.
But you take on.
I dress like a boy, yes, because I'm too scared to wear my heels at work.
Can you do that voice again? I want to hear your both voices
Yeah, let's
again.
hear
Do
the
that
deep
again.
voice.
Let's hear that again.
My
Wait,
voice.
this time talk to Ryan. Do some role playing. Ryan, you called the number. Here you
Ryan
go.
wants to get some.
Okay. Hey, baby, what are you wearing?
Hey, Ryan. What are you doing right now? Are you at work too?
Yeah.
Oh, you are? Lock the door, Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah, so nobody can come in and find you.
Is there a guy there with you too?
Oh, yes, my boyfriend.
Let's hear it.
His name is Tyrone.
Tyrone, what's up?
Yo, Brian, what's up, man? I got you here with me. Yeah, you gonna come over here and play with me? What's up?
Talk about a stiffy stopper.
Nice
Wow.
bomb drop on us there at the end.
Dang.
Ginger, can I just read a text to you that we got at 37530 of the many? Whoa, hold up. I had to legit stop my Sonic order to hear this.
It's like, I almost feel like we got to get you up here in the studio.
I know. We got to meet you.
Wow.
Hold on. You got to come up this week. Can you, come up to
You
this?
got to come up to the station.
We got to meet you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got to come in here.
Because you're not putting on the girl voice. This is how you're speaking. This is your speaking
But the
voice
guy
at work.
voice is
Yeah,
the.
this is my regular voice I use all the time, yeah.
And you're a dude, so when you get really like dude character play, you're Tyrone. That's unreal. Okay, mind blown.
Are you
Here we go.
African American?
No, white and Hispanic.
Okay.
Wow and wow. Okay, well,
Sometimes I get the menstrual cramps real hard.
The Roula and Ryan Show fits in your purse.
get in there.
Not literally, we mean on your phone. Listen to KRBE live on